any way they expected it to go.
149 should be an exciting one here for the Panthers. Is Kade Brown taking on Collin Gaj for Virginia Tech.
Collin Gaj is a name we have never seen in this Hokies singlet, and that's because he's a true freshman in this starting lineup going against another redshirt freshman from Pitt.
Collin Gaj coming in highly touted. Two-time state champion from Pennsylvania. Kade Brown from St. Ed's, another strong wrestling program. And he's got a lot of accolades on his side as well. So two young guys, highly recruited, wrestling here in the ACC.
Collin Gaj just last year finished his high school career 182 wins in that 4-year time span, and 103 of those came by way of pin, which is something almost unheard of.
Kade Brown trying to change levels here.
Let's get one, Kade.
Guy just very steady.
Guys stepping in the lineup this year, filling in the shoes of national champion and national runner-up Caleb Hinson.
Yeah, a guy who's taking his red shirt this year. Brown looking to try to finish off an outside single attempt. Guy trying to displace that ankle. It looks like they're looking for a stalemate. Both guys just sitting there. They'll take that stalemate.
Not too much left for them to do whenever you get stuck in a position like that. You kind of see the mutual agreement as they both just wait for the whistle.
Snap down there for Guy. Drag by attempt, now an outside single here for Brown. Guy, a very good scrambler. Gonna try to come out on top here, lacing that ankle. Driving in, cross-face attempt. Trying to get Brown off the leg. Cradle locked in, and there's the 3 points for Guy, just with final seconds of that first period.
Like you said, Guy is just so good in those scramble situations, and he's able to come out on top. And Brown got himself in such a hard position right here. He has control of the leg, but then he goes and he ducked his head under, and he gets himself stuck in that cradle.
So Collin Gaj takes the early lead. He'll be on the bottom for the second period. Collin Gaj looking to try to get himself in the rankings, and a win over a ranked wrestler like Kade Brown will certainly help with that as he gets the escape. Now in on the ankle. And we get it potentially dangerous. This was another one of those matches coming in. You had to say, hey, this could be another toss-up match. Virginia Tech got the first one with a bonus point as well. We'll see what happens here with Guy leading early on.
Absolutely, and Guy had his welcome to college wrestling moment at the national duels, but Brown's still working in here on this shot.
He's gonna try to work up the body. Sit on that leg. He's got that second ankle. Looks like he's got one laced as well. Looks like he's got that arm free. Still no control awarded yet. Guy's trying to hang on. And there's the takedown.
You see Gavin in the corner start looking for those swipes that he wanted to see so badly, not able to get them just yet.
And Guy able to somehow get free. Those final seconds, getting points in the first and the second period. And Guy's up 5-3.
Right, and this takedown that we just saw here was Pitt's first of the night. He's just scrambling on top. There's no points awarded. And then we finally get it. You see Keith Gavin standing up in the background, which isn't something you see too often at a Pitt wrestling duel.
Brown's going to go neutral to begin the third. Riding time not a factor. One thing you got to be impressed with on the Virginia Tech side is those point scoring late. We've seen it in this match in particular in both periods, but in a couple other matches as well. Getting the takedowns late so they can't get the escape, or they're giving up a takedown but getting a quick escape.
Yeah, Virginia Tech is a very strategic wrestling team. We've been able to hear their coaches call out how much time's left on the clock, and as soon as they hear it, they're taking a shot because they want to extend their lead or they want to keep on their defense and start defending shots.
That was also the first takedown from the Panthers here. Happened in the fourth match. Collin Gaj hit for stalling, his first. And we're going to stalemate.
Guy started to look like he was running out of steam there at the end, which isn't something we've seen with the Virginia Tech wrestlers in their past matches.
Couple of steps backwards for Collin Gaj. He's totally defense mode at this point. Brown trying to get in on the legs, does again. Now trying to work out the back door here. Another stalemate.
Brown's got to take these next 23 seconds and start working with a sense of urgency. Ride time's not a factor here, and he's got to get a shot in, or we've got to see a warning and then a takedown.
First steps are backwards for Guy. Surprised he's not hit with a stalling call. There it is. Penalty point makes it 5-4. 10 seconds left. Brown's going to have to hit some kind of toss or a duck. A shot attempt's not going to do it. And that is going to be it. Collin Gaj of Virginia Tech will win 5-4. And Virginia Tech will have a 15-0 lead at the end of 4 matches. Back with more in a moment on the ACC Network Extra.